it will still stabilize very well without issues. But if you were to use it tomorrow now, you could have stored it in a fridge. If you had to use the day after tomorrow, you refreeze it.
So for a baker who has the white cream and whipping cream, is there a particular ratio you're supposed to add the chocolate, and is it just the white? Do you have a particular type of chocolate you're supposed to add to get the chocolate whipping cream?
Most home bakers don't display cakes. They only do them on order. Yes. If it's somebody who has a business, you only add milk to the cream. On cakes, you are sure that they will move within 1 day, so that at least every day you can sell a fresh cake, not a cake that which has stayed for a day or two. It's not bad, you can sell it within 2 or 3 days. But if you get used to selling fresh cakes, then you tap your client. Tend to use this one because the way originally it is made, it will give you that consistency, taste, and even color. So what you whip today is the same thing you shall whip next week. Okay. So for the same client, you will not have a light one in terms of shade and a darker one next time, like that. Because if you do it from practically, that is what you will achieve. Yeah. So this is a chocolate whipping cream. Yes. We call it Choco Whip. So Joro Canning Factory or Tropolite brand is the only brand with the chocolate whip. The rest sell only the white one. So with this, you achieve consistency. It's not whereby somebody goes and uses cocoa powder or they melts the chocolate to achieve the chocolate cream for their cakes. Because what you do today is not what you'll do tomorrow. The recipes will vary. Yes. And then even the texture, the taste will vary. But this one, with this, you'll never go wrong because the texture is one and the same all throughout. And it won't give you, you'll save that time of going to melt chocolate to achieve the ganache and then come mix it with the cream to get a chocolate whip. So it's just open and whip, that simple. And this cream, we've been with it since morning. Yes. It wasn't in the fridge, and still you can see we can whip it. Although it is not cold now, it's at room temperature. It's at room temperature, but still it will stabilize very well. It will still stabilize very well without issues. But if you were to use it tomorrow now, you could have stored it in a fridge. If you had to use the day after tomorrow, you refreeze it so that you don't tamper with the texture of the ingredients inside. So like I was telling you, when it's exposed to higher temperatures, it tends to become a bit solid. Yes. Like you can see. Now we are whipping the cream. Our cream is ready, and I've whipped it to a very stable condition, like you can see. So you can see the texture and the stability of the cream. Even if I hold this one upside down, you can see how stable it is. In terms of holding the cake, it's very stable. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And this I have whipped to a very stable condition, and it's very easy to use. Even if you try the peaks, you'll get the best out of it. It will stand out very well alone without bending. Gives you very stable, soft peaks.
Okay, so Chef Benson, Tropolite has two types of creams,
Yes.
the white premium cream and the chocolate one. What if I have the white chocolate cream? The white whipping cream. Can I convert it to chocolate?
Yes, our premium whipping cream, the white one, is blendable with either cocoa powder. It's also blendable with melted chocolate. You can as well use the chocolate ganache. Once you melt it, you mix into the white whipping cream and you'll turn it into chocolate. In case this is not available in the market or you have a shortage of that, it blends well with chocolate to turn it into a chocolate one. But I would suggest that they tend to use this one because the way originally it is made, it will give you that consistency, taste and even color. So what you whip today is the same thing you shall whip next week. Okay. So for the same client, you will not have a light one in terms of shade and a darker one next time, like that. Because if you do it from practically, that is what you will achieve.
Yeah. So for a baker who has the white premium whipping cream, is there a particular ratio you're supposed to add the chocolate, and is it just the white? Do you have a particular type of chocolate you're supposed to add to get the chocolate whipping cream? Okay,
generally, as for us, we supply the 2M premium compound. And generally it's chocolate compound, which is used to turn the cream into a chocolate one, and also the alkaline cocoa. So you can use them. The ratios depend on the choices of the baker. It doesn't change the consistency of the cream, doesn't change the shape of the cream. It's blendable.
Can you use the drinking chocolate?
Perhaps you can use, but you won't achieve the color. Yeah, so try out 2M, try out our brand, the Tropolite ganache. This is very dark, so it will give you a very dark color in your chocolate whipping cream if you want to transform the white one into chocolate. But since the chocolate cream is available, unless it's out of stock, that's when you can change it. If you so wish, it is your choice. But if you try using our Tropolite chocolate whipping cream, you will not go for the option of changing the white one into chocolate.
And now we have a baker who will just buy the chocolate whipping cream and then maybe wants to make it darker. Can the baker use cocoa powder?
Not really cocoa powder, since cocoa powder is not sweet and it will change the taste of the cream, unless you will be forced to add something to do with the sweetener, which you don't need to. What you need to do is use the Tropolite ganache, add it into this is, if you can see this, it's really dark. It's a very nice chocolate ganache, which is made from the chocolate, 2M chocolate. So our cream is stiff. Now we have this water. I'll add a bit of it here, or even the glaze. So this is a bit simpler. It's a bit simpler. Let me remove the palette knife. So I will add a bit of the water here, like that, cold water, and then I will stir this. And this will make the cream lighter again. Just a portion on the side, you can see whatever I'm using. And make sure it's clean water or boiled milk or UHT. So, what do you call it? Can see the softness?
Yes, I can.
It's back to its texture. You can see?
Yes.
So if you check on this and check on this, they are different.
Yes, yeah.
Okay? So you can work backwards with your cream and achieve a texture you wish to use. So you can see how it is. There is no affection. It's not negatively affected by the water. If you use milk, if your client uses milk and use milk in the cream, it becomes more tastier. Tastes milky. You know the taste of milk.
Yes.
Yeah, and it becomes a very nice one. So now we use our cream here, which is really soft.
So Chef, on the point of using milk, are the other creams, when you're using the dairy ones, when it gets to like 5 days the shelf life, the whipping cream starts routine or something like that. Does that happen when you use milk in your product?
Yes, because milk is a dairy product and it is susceptible to spoilage. Actually, not even 5 days, but within 3, 4, 5 days, depending on the storage, the mode of storage you have used. So if it's on a cooler, it might take a longer period before it gets spoiled.
What would you recommend to the people who are going to add milk? Like, how are they supposed to store it? Are they supposed to use a portion of it?
Okay, I know most home bakers don't display cakes. They only do them on order.
Yes.
If it's somebody who has a business, you only add milk to the cream. On cakes, you are sure that they will move within 1 day, so that at least every day you can sell a fresh cake, not a cake that which has stayed for a day or two. It's not bad, you can sell it within 2 or 3 days. But if you get used to selling fresh cakes, then you tap your clients because of that freshness. Yeah, but whenever you mix anything to do with milk here or fresh cream, which is from a dairy product, now you need to store that cake within the chillers.
And the creams also?
Yes, in the chillers, because dairy products, are very sensitive.
Yes.
And they are susceptible to spoilage very easily. So we have this ready. So we are using the ganache as a filling. We can also use the 2M, the compound chocolate, or the choc chips. You can also use the chocolate chips, which you sell from your shops.
Yes, we do.
Yes, and we supply you the brand which is called the 2M chocolate, which is really good in terms of handling, and it holds very well even in the hot temperatures.